another day, man. I'm used to it down.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we've got the Panthers, towering tight end. It was a nice round number for him last week, and even 100 yards. It's the Panthers and the Bengals. All that and more coming up next on EA Sports.
Just a spectacular afternoon for football here in the Tar Heel state of North Carolina as EA Sports welcomes you inside Bank of America Stadium in uptown Charlotte. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7 as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. This taken in right around the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And trotting out there leading them is their fourth-year quarterback.
Well, the silver lining from last week, he played phenomenally, kept the ball clean, and led them to the end zone several times. You know these NFL quarterbacks, though, they trade away all those touchdowns if it meant getting the win. That's his focus this week.
Young wasting no time, right to the air. A throw out wide, going to be incomplete. You talk about this Bengals defense. This unit, they've struggled a little bit against the pass, ranked number 21 in the league.
They'll take that play right there each and every snap because throughout this season, they've given up some big plays. To be able to hold someone to no gain, oh yeah, they'll take that one all game long.
That throw by Young incomplete. So 2 incompletions have led them to an early 3rd and 10. Open man is Mingo. He's got it. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 21 yards there on 3rd down.
Well, 3 and out to start the game would have been a real disappointment. So this is a nice job of finding something you think will work and executing it. And they're able to keep this opening drive going.
They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it, and then 2nd down. The numbers there for Kamara from a week ago. 19 carries, 54 yards.
Just an all-right day from him last week. He really didn't break out for the huge yardage he had hoped going in. I talked with him before the game, though, and he knows this is a new, fresh opportunity. He's put last week behind him, and his focus, getting some extra yardage with every carry he receives this week.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
3rd and 2.
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Young looks to throw on 1st down. That is caught by Lamb. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. That one goes for 30 yards. Now Young. And he'll go right back to Lamb. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7. At the Bengals.
Throwing, Young. Toward the sideline, intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it. And the Bengals are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
First down, here's Burrow. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. Burrow once again here on 2nd and 10. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 14. 3rd down and 6. Burrow will throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And he is going to lose yardage here. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. And Burrow going to throw again. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
What we're seeing so far as the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to make more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Young. Open man is Mingo. Complete. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 37-yard line.
Young to throw it. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. You talk about this Bengals defense. They come into this one in the bottom half of the NFL against the run, number 19 overall.
Always think back to what my defensive coordinator in college used to tell me. Playing against the run is 11 individual battles, man on man. And are you going to win that battle? Are you going to rip the guy across from you and get to the ball carrier, wrap him up, and put him on the ground? Because the one thing he absolutely detested was yards after contact. Tackle him, put him down on the spot.
He's got it to the 43 here.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time.
And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. And the defense coming through on 3rd down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4th. Here's the Panthers punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And now a low liner. I think he mishit him. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Bengals will take over here 1st and 10. Here's Burrow. And to the right side here, it's Allen. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it. And occasionally you break a tackle and turn into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. A first carry for the former Oklahoma Sooner, Joe Mixon. A very elusive run as he'll wind up getting about 9 on that one. From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 1. Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He put that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
On 3rd and 1, Burrow trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. And the Panthers are going to take over at their own 41. Well, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
Now a first down throw for Young. He completes this one to Mingo. And he's taken down inside the 30. This duo locked in. 14 yards there. And a first down. Now Young. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Trey Hendrickson in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. A give to Kamara running right. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. Looking to throw, Young. Now he's forced out left. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Now here's the Panthers special teams unit to try a field goal for 3. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And this one is right down the middle. And the Panthers stake claim to a 3-0 lead. So the defense able to force the interception, and the offense working their way into field goal range and able to get 3 out of it.
Yeah, and give them credit for that. They took the ball, maneuvered it downfield, and while they couldn't get exactly what they wanted, which was a touchdown, they did get 3 points out of it, so they paid off what the defense gave them. Both sides will be thrilled with that.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to want to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Working the middle. Now the ball comes loose, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
So here are the Panthers set to take over. They were losers a week ago to the Rams, but they've got the lead right now as they start this drive. 1st and 10. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Burrow on play action. Looking deep here for Chase. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Bengals sitting at a very solid 4-2 record through the first 6 weeks. They were losers their last time out. Trying to get back in the win column, but obviously not an easy task here in a hostile environment.
Yeah, always tough to win away from home. But sometimes what you do is you use these types of games as bonding experiences and carry that into the contest.
On third down, Burrow. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. The Carolina offense about ready to go. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's a 2nd and 7. Young now. He'll find Lamb. That's complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's first down. Defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Now it's Kamara in the passing game. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 47-yard line.
Here is Young. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's got this down to the 35. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Off the play fake, Young. He's got Mingo. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Give him 30 yards there.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Now they'll send a tight end in motion left. Try to pound it in, Kamara. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play.
And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Alvin Kamara, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. So the toss play effective, even down here near the goal line.
Yeah, and you're hoping the defense commits too many men to stop the run in the middle of the field and that your blockers can gain a little bit of an advantage. And when they do, foot race to the pylon, and this time, he had the speed to win that race.
The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows to 10-0. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And the capper came from Alvin Kamara on the touchdown run. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. Nothing for him yet from an offensive standpoint, down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. They're passing here, Joe Burrow. timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
On second down, here's Burrow. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. They'll come up now, 3rd and 3. Now it's Burrow. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a first down. Instead, it's 4th.
It's going to be another frustrating end to a drive here. This offense, they've not been able to get anything going in this first half. And now it's going to be time to gather on the sidelines and try and figure out what's going wrong. Who has an idea? Who has a plan? Time to implement it.
It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The offense and Alvin Kamara heading back onto the field. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the second quarter.
He doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back, and that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A first down throw for Young. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and it's second down. A 10th carry for Kamara. They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
So if you've been playing defense in this one, there's a little bit of the good and some bad, because they did give up the touchdown run to him earlier, but shut him down otherwise.
Outside of that, you're exactly right. I would say they've contained him very well. Now Young, and that is incomplete.
A good job in coverage there. They took away his top read on the play, so he went through his progressions and ended up settling on his running back who scored on their last possession, but the coverage held. It goes incomplete.
That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. A very good starting field position for the Bengals here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. Meanwhile, Burrow's throw there complete to Allen. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll bring up second down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 42-yard line.
Now it's Burrow. And a fine chase on the right side, complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
First down, Bengals.
Mixon with a first down carry. And a good job of finding the open space to run as he's down close to the 30 here. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Now Burrow. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. He's got the connection to Moore. And he is going to lose yardage here. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. The Bengals bring out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. No returning this one. It sails out of bounds, and they'll spot it right at the 20. The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field. Young on first down. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Young. Left side to Lamb. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Now here's Young. Into the fine flyer. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. They'll throw again. Young. And a hook up over the middle to Pryor. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard.
At the 39-yard line.
Here's Young from the shotgun. Pryor has it complete. And he's going to have a first down here as they're also in the field goal range at the 28. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. 2nd and 5. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. He hit his first, this one from 40 yards out. And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
So it's halftime here in Charlotte. The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. He'll hand it off here. This is Mixon. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
He's brought down at the 31. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Burrow will throw. That pass complete to Moore. And now off to the races down the right side. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. So the offense a little antsy. The flag comes out and a 5-yard penalty. A false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. Burrow going to get this out to Chase. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. Burrow looking to pass. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And he is going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down, Bengals.
To the air again, Burrow. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Panthers are going to take over at their own 11-yard line. They begin on the ground with Kamara. And he'll get this to the 22. So they begin the play at the 11, and it's a gain of 11. First down.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. Staying on the ground on 1st with Kamara. And a short pickup to about the 25.
Not a lot of running room there, not a place to make a cut and kind of exit out because they had everything bottled up. Looked to me like the linemen were taking on their blocks really well and giving up no creases.
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. A gain of 8 on the keeper and a first down.
And this is one of those plays that if you can use it to keep the chains moving, it's a good play. And not only that, it tends to tamp down the pass rushers because they have to recognize this play and stay at home. The quarterback uses it well. Read option, keeps it, and picks up a first down with some nice running.
It's Logan Wilson there to bring him down. Second down, and it's Kamara again. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on third. Throwing, Young. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Panthers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Yeah, that's just a solid, good physical run there as he motors for 9 yards.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down. Now whistles. Flag down, and I believe one of the Panthers got moving early. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. The false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15. To throw, Young. Over the middle here to Brown. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that will bring up second down. Young to throw it. Able to hit his target line. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 25-yard line. Young will set to throw. He completes this one to Mingo. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
At the 16-yard line.
A man who's been busy this afternoon. It's Kamara again. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's Young. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball down the field as well.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
On play action, Young. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Noah Gray from 4 yards out. And the Panthers go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. And Young's going to throw for this. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is. And I don't know how much that particular play factored in. But with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something something they never really did before.
Ready to go on offense. Out come the Bengals.
It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Here's Burrow. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. That's taken on the 25. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. Now the offense for the Panthers here, getting the football back. They're just looking for more of the same. Great first half so far, good second half, and sometimes I guess maybe, Charles, these coaches, they don't have to tell these guys much when they're rolling like they're rolling right now.
You're exactly right. I've heard stories of some of the best coaches in our time or any time having grabbed their staffs at halftime and said, guys, they're playing really well. Don't go in there and give them a whole lot of stuff. Just pat them on the back, and essentially the speech at halftime is, let's go, guys, and that's it.
Yeah, no one's upset the apple cart so far.
Here is 3rd down and 4.
Now Young.
Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Here's the Panthers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. They'll call that a 33-yard punt with no return.
And the Bengals take over 1st and 10.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow to the right side, and he's got more complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 28-yard line.
They go play action with Burrow.
That's to the sideline and incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been any. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. The Bengals bring out their punter now, as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. Call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and that will come the offense as they take over.
The possession of the football goes over to Carolina.
And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara.
It's a solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out. And we're back now in Charlotte. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
At the 39-yard line.
They run it again with Kamara. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
They got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a second and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to third and manageable with that run.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone now, Young. On the check down, he finds Kamara. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Second down in the yard.
Brings up second and a yard at the 11-yard line.
Young now. And he will find his man on the outside. And the Panthers are looking at first and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Young to throw it. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Another shot here from the 2 as they come up on third and goal. Kamara will take this one in. Touchdown, Carolina. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And the capper came from Alvin Kamara on the touchdown run. And no return here for Agnew, so they'll bring it out, start the drive at the 25. Cincinnati's offense coming back here onto the field. This one certainly has not gone according to script. You would have thought on paper that this offense would have its way here, but they certainly have not, and they trail big. After this, it figures to be a quiet trip home. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 4 at the 31-yard line.
Now Burrow. This goes out wide for Mixon, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And the Bengal first down.
Now it's Burrow. Short pass caught by Henry. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and that's going to bring up second down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. And he drops it incomplete, and their struggles continue here. The Bengals on third down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Burrow will throw. He's got the connection to Moore. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. That'll give him 8 that time. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position. Being just short of midfield, they decide to take a crack at it on 4th down. They don't come through.
Sometimes it's just showing confidence in your defense. You know that they're good, and they'll take care of you. A lot of coaches during the week will announce to their team.
Zach Taylor's made the decision. He's going to go ahead and throw out the red challenge flag.
Play is under review.
The thing that they'll be looking at is a spot of the football, and this is always such a tough one for officials to get exactly right.
Not just because of how fast the game's going, but just trying to get the right sight line to the football. That's not always easy. We'll see what they decide here.
Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Again, it's Kamara. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line.
105 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches.
Second and inches at the 20-yard line.
Looking to throw, Young. Pryor has it complete. These two have hooked up 9 times down this afternoon as they pick up the first. From the gun, it's a run for Kamara.
We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who was shaken up on that last play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Young. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Young working out of the gun. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Panthers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I'll tell you what, partner, the way he's been slinging in this one, I think he should be ticketed for a baseball cap and a set of headphones for the next drive. He's been absolutely sensational. But one thing we've both learned about quarterbacks in this league, the offense down the field longer than you expect.
Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Again, Kamara. And this time he works his way in. Touchdown, Panthers. So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes this 35-0 now.
Panthers 35, Bengals nothing.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field.
It's been a tough go for them. It's still without any points here in the 4th quarter. And a big deficit, Charles. But they moved the football on some drives. They just haven't had any points.
Yeah, and I know in their minds they're thinking the game plan has actually been working. We just haven't scored points. Well, isn't that the bottom line, partner? To put points on the board. So if you're moving it and you're not scoring, is it really working? Right now, they've got nothing left to lose. They might as well go for broke.
Burrow looking to pass.
Open man, that's Henry.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now it's Burrow. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Burrow going to get this into the hands of Mixon, his running back.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
Here's 3rd and a few inches.
To the air again, Burrow.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. Fair catch called for right around the 11-yard line. 37 yards on the punt with no return. And the Panthers will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. Trying to run down some clock with Kamara. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 14-yard line.
Trying the left side with Kamara. And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back.
Here's 3rd and 7.
And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. 9 yards that time.
And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. On the counter, here's Kamara. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Here comes 3rd down at 7.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in.
Yeah.